Hello viewers, welcome to the fabulous world of Girls Closets. My name is Peace, and with me in the studio I have Matilda and Christabel. How are you, Christabel?
Hi,
how are you doing today? It's so good to have you in the studio today.
It's so good to be here.
Nice to see you. Matilda, how are you today?
I'm fine.
How are you doing?
I'm okay.
You started this. She started this creepy attitude again. I don't know what's wrong.
Someone called me a small child.
Who called you a small child? Matilda, please don't even start. Don't start.
You kind of are small.
You want to? Okay.
So you see.
Can we skip this part? Skip.
Okay, let's go into the woman crush. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to do a woman crush Wednesday today. So
I'd like to be the person.
You like to be the person?
Really?
Okay, maybe next time. Christopher.
No, use me.
Why would we use you?
We
can't use.
First one, please,
yes,
please.
First,
No. I think we should have a rethink about it.
Why?
Because I am fit to be.
So I'll look at all every woman that I know or every girl, and I'll use Matilda as.
Okay, let's pick Matilda as woman. I don't have any problem coming after you. Are you satisfied?
I feel like.
Auntie, will you announce our woman crush?
Come on, please. Put respect to it.
Lord,
Sister Matilda.
Please. Don't put sister.
Please. Tell us who our woman crush is.
People are waiting.
Okay. To my wonderful viewers. Our woman crush for today is.
Why is she laughing?
She's excited.
Give me space. Let me talk.
Matilda, I'm excited with you.
She gets my energy. I don't know what's your problem.
Woman crush, please.
Oh, please. Okay, our woman crush for today is Kiki.
Yay, Kiki.
What's that reaction?
Why are you guys so excited?
You didn't say it very well. You said it's so.
It's Kiki. Yes.
Our woman crush for today is
Kiki.
I'm excitement.
I so much love Kiki.
I love her a lot.
I don't know. There was this time she started posting videos on YouTube where she started making her skits. Honestly, her skits is just.
I she just came out really and just started something very new.
Yeah.
So because I just really like the way she is, how she comports herself, and every film you see her doing is always a banger. It's like
honestly, like there's no dull moment, no dull moment.
Even back scene, there's no dull moment
at all.
Okay, so
she's a vibe.
And even her dressing
on point.
Yeah,
she feels like
her pose,
a very lovely dress sense.
She's always raising her hand,
and one won't believe that she's a mother.
Yeah, she still looks very young.
Yeah.
I don't believe. Maybe her sister's child.
How is her sister's child?
And they all look alike.
You're saying, and you know,
Again?
speak up.
Okay. No, not much is known about. Sorry for the break in transmission. So back to Kiki.
Yeah.
Not much is known about Bukumi's parents and siblings, but the famous TV host revealed that she grew up in a Christian family that places much value on things of God. The fashion goddess also described her parents as disciplinarians who did not fall in their duties to instill in her honesty, diligence, and fear of God. Academic-wise, Bukumi had her basic and secondary education in Ibadan, after which she gained admission to study mass communication at Bowen University. Upon gaining her degree from the aforementioned university, Kiki left Nigeria for London, where she obtained a master's degree in marketing at the London Business School of Business. Okay, so what can you say about her?
Okay, so initially I thought she actually schooled in London. I never knew she
All
went
her
to
life.
Yes, I thought she schooled in London.
Why did you think that?
She has this accent. Yeah, so that was why I thought she schooled there all her life. Never did I know that she went to Bowen. It was when I saw a video of her on her Instagram. That was when I knew she actually went to Bowen. She went back to her alma mater and they welcomed her very well. And
Why did you say they welcomed her very well? Like you'd have expected them to throw a party, a feast.
No, they actually did. And
So why did you do like that?
Don't worry, we'll talk about that off camera. Yeah, we'll talk
Okay.
about that off camera.
So now, Kiki is a married woman. She got married to her husband, Mr. Ilori, in January 2020. Before I go further, I don't think I have seen her make videos with him.
Yes, she doesn't post him.
That's why she said she's very private, and I like that
Yeah.
fact about
Very,
her.
very
That she's
private.
really
Nice.
private.
Okay. Bukumi is no doubt a very public person when it comes to her social life and career. Unfortunately, this is not so about her private life, which is why many still wonder if this fashion diva is married.
She's married.
Peace knows her personally. She has lived with her because
I never
said I believe you that she is married. Honestly,
You have evidence.
Christabel, stop it.
No, you're so confident she's married. It's like I've walked with her. Maybe
I know
maybe
she's
one time.
married.
You know she's married.
I know, yes. I know.
We believe you.
Okay.
We believe
So
you.
that's all about Kiki for today.
Alright, that's all for our woman crush. Let us move into what's trending.
Mm-hmm.
Matilda, would you like to read the stories for us? Or should I start?
You can start.
Okay, I'm going to start with this. Nigerians have called on the senior pastor of Dunamis International Gospel Center, Paul Eneche, to apologize for calling out a woman for sharing what he claimed to be a false testimony. In a video that went viral on Sunday, the woman, Ayim Vera, had climbed the altar at the popular church in Abuja to share a testimony. So concerning this video, or I don't know what to call it, I feel like before anyone will go to a church to give a testimony, my church, what we do is there's a panel we set up. They listen to your testimonies first off, yes, to check if it is true or not, because people lie these days. So in a church like that, I feel like they should have had such. They should have done all of this check to because if they had done that, this won't be happening. For a pastor to be on his seat and be questioning someone who is giving testimony. Like, how did it even come about? How did it happen? How did he feel that she was lying? What's transpired at first? I'm really curious to know.
Spiritual feeling comes from within. As a pastor, he feels it. But basically, I don't feel like that should be the case. I mean, why should there have to be a panel before you say the truth?
Because people lie.
To avoid issues like this.
I feel like the reason why there should be a panel for testimonies is not because people lie. It's because sometimes some kind of testimonies sometimes need to be, like looked at. Not basically because we feel like it's a lie, but basically because we just want to, because churches have various doctrines. Like some churches, they'll tell you, oh, when you come to church, dress very well, but not necessarily dress in such a way that you make the poor person that is also in the church feel like, oh, there's no reason for me to come to church.
Yeah.
So I believe that's why they set things like that. But I don't really feel that there's necessarily any kind of restriction that should be on testimonies.
Yeah.
But for the fact that people lie, okay, that's the first time I'm hearing this
People lie
about testimony, because I don't see a reason why you should lie about your testimony.
People
Are you
lie.
trying to fake something that is not there? You're making your situation worse. But for this pastor, I just really want to say that I don't think that even if you knew she was lying, I feel like there could have been a different approach to how you have taken it. Because I just want to give the pastor an excuse. I just want to believe that the pastor was not in a good frame of mind, blah blah blah. But in its true sense, I don't feel like if she was actually lying, I mean, what was the use of sending her down? Like, did you do anything different? I mean, you could have been able to pass the same message you wanted to pass in a very different way.
Yeah, and the way he was even questioning her, she was off
my
guard.
Testimony, not yours.
She was off guard.
I would be so excited that I forget that. Oh yeah, this is not what I'm supposed to say. Or this is what
I feel like that was what happened to her.
I could be just. I mean, if nobody in her family has ever come out of such village people family problem, and then somehow she was able to do that, it's something that should give her a lot of joy. And I could make a mistake and say, I just earned a PGD, or a master's degree, so, and it's actually this. But the fact that she was able to come out of that was something very interesting for her, and she just wanted to share it with the world. So whether I was lying or not, sir, I feel like she'd have told me in a better way, because if I were her, I don't think I'd come to the church ever again. Like after that, I'll just join another church, and it doesn't mean like I don't forgive or I don't, because it's so embarrassing. We are humans. I can make mistake. I can lie and tell you that, because it could really be hurting me that none of my family, I know my friends are like, my sister just finished her master's degree and I'm just there. I don't have anything to say. So basically, I just feel like there are so many other ways that we could
have been better ways.
And you should be careful, because you give up the wrong information to even people that are not in your church. Because I wonder what your members are actually learning if you are doing that. And I don't want to judge the man based on this particular issue that happened. So we're just going to leave it as, okay, it was just something that happened, or he wasn't in a good mood, or because some people say, is he not a spiritual person? Let's believe that everyone, we are all humans. But we can try to control our emotions in such a way that we don't get to hurt other people, because they're being hurtful. Because truly, there are news that's come out that there has been proof that she truly went. But why do I need to prove my testimony? Imagine something that is so deep and so important to her. She had to prove that she was telling the truth.
That is why churches put up panels. The panels, like my church, what we do, I'm talking about my church now, I don't know about other churches, but just to be honest,
I'm just hearing it for the first time.
Yes, they would have asked her these questions. There would have been proof already before she even coming up.
I don't think the panel thing can work for every church, because there are churches where the people in the church, or the the masses or whatever, the people that make up the church thank you so much, useful, the congregation that make up the church.
No, did you just say that?
You're used the congregation the congregation are really able to give their testimonies online because they are large. Do you get?
Yeah.
So if the congregation is large, I don't think a panel can work. Like, how do you want to scrutinize every single person's testimony? How do you want to scrutinize that? It's going to be really hard to do that.
Well, it works for some people.
Because
for my church,
it can only work for small congregations. It can't work for large congregations. Because some
people
are
quite large in my church.
How large? Large, like the kind of large, like Samadeyemi kind of large.
It can still work out
to that.
How can
That
it
is why
Because-
we don't take every testimony.
Exactly.
We don't
You
take
hardly see
every-
churches even taking testimonies.
See, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Miracle no dey tire Jesus. My miracle fit shock you in such a way that it is unbelievable. So if you don't believe my miracle, so you go come sideline my own miracle. Nah, I feel like if a person wanted to say, "Oh God," this really falls back on the people. We should try to be better humans. There's no reason to lie. If things are not working very well, someday it will work out fine. You just need to keep pushing and keep trying and keep tapping into other people's testimonies, regardless. Because if you say that you want to scrutinize everybody's testimony, lie will still enter. You can't totally check it all.
All right, thank you,
Okay.
Christabel. Matilda, do you have anything to say concerning this?
Matilda just likes smiling,
Issue.
so I'm very excited. She gives me
You
morale.
guys
with
should-
smile.
Because the
My-
pastor actually came and
He apologized. But
Yeah.
Forgot your apology.
regardless,
Regardless, he did what he did.
I will still find it very difficult to go back to that same church, because I feel you have already embarrassed me. Not only did you embarrass me in the church, it somehow got online and then people
Yeah.
have seen it.
It's
So
like,
how do you
it's
expect
integrity.
me to feel?
Are you not a true Christian?
It's
Forgive
not-
and forget.
Yeah, I will forgive. See,
You
but I
can
don't think-
forgive, but
I don't
Come
think
on.
the Bible didn't say forgive and forget. The Bible said we should forgive.
come on.
Oh, the Bible
not that
didn't tell
easy
us to
to let
forget.
It's just a saying.
And-
People say forgive and forget, but it's not. It's the Bible just says forgive people. So I can forgive you, but it still lingers. It's still in social media.
Exactly, it's
you
really-
grow
it's
and
really
people say,
hard.
oh, see, you know the fun thing is that I won't remember her name. I say, oh, is that woman that
You know the funniest part?
lied
You know the
about
funniest
her?
Especially in Nigeria.
We don't know people by their name.
Social media never forget. The internet never forget.
Yes, internet.
Somehow, someone will be able to get that video later in the future.
And later now, I'm actually, I say, mommy, is this your result actually? Because there's somewhere. Sorry.
Okay, moving on to the next story. Singer Kade hospitalized due to internal bleeding. Notable Nigerian singer Solomon, known professionally as Kade, is one of the trending conversations online as he's being hospitalized. Reports making the round online shows that Kade, the Annabella hitmaker, was hospitalized as a result of internal bleeding. Note that Kade has been an established artist in the Nigerian music industry since he broke into prominence 2 years ago. The 19-year-old singer is signed under Nebel Records, owned by popular Nigerian skitmaker Sydney Talker. Sydney Talker is well known for some hit songs such as Jara, Hold Me, Carry Me Go, and others. He also got nominated for several awards, including the 2023 Next Rated Artist of the Year, among others. He is also well known for his love for dating older women.
Interesting.
Was that necessary?
I feel like that's interesting to me.
Oh my god.
Sydney, I'm drawn to you. I'm sorry.
No, they're talking about Kade.
I know, but that part is still interesting to me.
I feel like it was not necessary.
he could still capture us.
To mention that
Okay,
he
okay.
likes older women.
Pardon me. In the trending photos and videos, Kade was seen in a discomfort state, accompanied with drips while on hospital bed. Social media users, however, have started praying for singer Kade as they wish him a quick recovery. Now, first off, my question is, at that point, someone was recording.
Yeah.
Why?
It happens. That's Nigeria for
So that
you.
we can get
People
information.
record,
It's not about
and he's a
getting
celebrity.
the...
So
I feel like it is not right.
have you not seen
He
when
was
something's
in a
happening on the
vulnerable
road?
state, and
Then
they
people
were
will be
recording
dying.
him.
Our Nigerians will still be recording. They won't look for the best possible solution.
But
So
the reality-
is it now someone that
It's a reality in Nigeria.
it was being helped already now?
It
So
was being helped.
Yes, it was being helped in the videos. They were just showing us how.
So you have a vivid image of it. Like, picture image actually lasts
Yes.
longer.
It's not about that. I feel like the person just wants to trend.
Matilda, you should be a lawyer because I don't understand this fight.
And I wonder what will cause is internal bleeding.
Yeah, what must have caused it?
But anyways, we are praying for you, Kade, and
Do you know this is the first time I'm hearing
we
about
prayed.
Kade?
This is the first time you're hearing about him.
Yeah, I'm really not a
And I'm the weird one.
secular person.
Yes, you are weird and you are creepy.
I really not
Accept
a secular person, so I don't really know secular music person. So I don't really know this guy, but yeah, it's just I think what's really touching me about this whole situation is because like back to back we're just having people that we actually relate with or have resonated with us from very very young dying.
Yes.
So it's really I wouldn't say it's really stressing, but it's kind of something that we have to think about, like why are they dying? Because in the olden days, if you died young, it was really something. But now people die and
It was
we're
like
just
a taboo, but now it's a
people
no.
die and like 1 minute we are like, oh my god, and next minute you are tearing chicken.
It's always about the first person to
I mean,
post
life
it.
goes on now, so
They are fast to drop bad.
Do you know that I
news.
realized it because people don't really just oh my god, kid is having this. Let's quickly before every other person. It's like, do we actually care about humanity anymore?
I don't think so.
we do, but life
my
has
dear.
to go on. And
But
that's
I
it.
really wish you quick recovery,
Quick
Kate.
recovery.
Even though I do not know you, I wish you quick recovery because I
You
really
have to
just.
say
I
do
mean,
not know
I really
you.
have to say it. I mean, it was really hurtful with Mubad, and then
Yeah.
more people. I mean,
Just-
somebody just died. People should give us a break. Don't be dying like that.
We just
People
hope
should
the
ask
best.
for permission before you do all
Stop
this
using
thing.
the word dying, please.
He's not dead yet, but I
Yeah.
hope he doesn't die like Junior Pope because we hoped during Junior Pope and he still died.
Yeah.
It was
Christabel,
heartbreaking.
Let us be positive.
I'm positive
Have a
that he
positive
will not die.
mindset, please.
But please, Nigerian hospitals, I beg you, try your best. People are really not doing well portraying
Help
our
him.
country out to the
Help
public.
him and
Our
help
healthcare
him.
facilities are not really, they're not giving us the best at all because I don't really feel like there was any reason for Junior Pope to die. So please, try and help us to save kid. I beg you in the name of Jesus Christ.
All right. Moving on to the next story. EFCC to arraign nightlife king Cubana Chief Priest for abuse of Naira. Well, he has already been arraigned and he has gone to court, and then we'll move to that. Okay, so listen. Days after cross-dresser Bukky was sentenced to 6 months in prison for abusing the Naira, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, is set to arraign socialite Cubana Chief Priest for the same offense. Channels Television reports that EFCC has filed a 3-count charge against the businessman, real named Pascal Okechukwu, for allegedly spraying and tampering with the Naira at a social event, contrary to the provisions of the Central Bank Act of 2007. Now, this particular one is what I want you guys to listen to. So apparently, they brought old videos of him in previous years
Yes.
doing the same thing.
Yeah.
In count 1, it was alleged that you, Okechukwu Pascal, on the 13th February 2024, at Eko Hotel within the jurisdiction of the court, while dancing during a social event, tampered with funds in the denomination of 500 issued by CBN by spraying same for 2 hours, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 1, subsection 1 of the Central Bank Act 2007. In count 2, it was alleged that Okechukwu Pascal, sometime in 2020, in Lagos during a social event, tampered with funds in the denomination of 500 Naira, again, issued by CBN by spraying same for 2 hours, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 21, subsection 1 of the Central Bank Act
It's like
2007.
once it's 2 hours, it's tired already.
Yes.
Count 3,
That's
it
pretty
was
much
alleged that Okechukwu Pascal, sometime in January 2024, in Lagos during a social event, tampered with funds in the denomination of 500 Naira issued by CBN by spraying same, and thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under Section 21, subsection 1 of the Central Bank Act 2007. Okay. So they brought back.
Yes, you know that they
Previous-
are watching you.
Okay.
So, but I feel like so they can watch this kind of particular thing, but the thing
Yes.
that we want them to watch, they won't watch that one. Anyway, just let's leave it there.
I just hope the EFCC can continue this thing that you started. And I hope they can continue it very well.
Justly also.
In the correct way. Yes.
And also justly.
Why is it
Emphasis
just
on the
not
just.
bias.
Why do you feel like
They
they're
should not be
biased?
biased.
Okay, now we move on to the most trending.
What is the most trending?
He has been given an option. Fine.
Yes, he was given
build
an option of
10
fine, but
million
Bobrisky
naira.
was not given.
So what I don't understand is why he was given an option of fine and Bobrisky was not given. Why?
I've always said it. Bobrisky's arrest was not originally based on the fact that he was abusing Naira.
Really?
Maybe it's that's they just took him on that
charge.
but that wasn't. I feel like that wasn't what was behind it initially. They were looking for him. They've been looking for Bobrisky.
Please, I'll have you know that the Federal Court of Nigeria said they sentenced they sentenced Bobrisky to 6 months imprisonment for that. I'm trying to say that our courts, they are not doing very well. There's just no way I get it.
They are
Businessman
doing very well.
Pascal Okechukwu, aka Cubana Chief Priest, has pleaded not guilty to charges of Naira abuse filed against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. While being arraigned in court this morning, Kubana's counsel, Chukwusolo Ojukwu, opposed the charges filed against him by the EFCC. He has also filed an application for bail. Okay, so
Maybe Bobrisky didn't have a good lawyer. Who knows?
Bobrisky didn't have a good lawyer.
Bobrisky pleaded guilty to all offenses,
Yes,
but then
exactly.
he pleaded not guilty.
To all those
And he
offenses
applied
that
for
you-
bail. I really feel like if she had a good lawyer, he could have done it.
Okay.
How Bobrisky not have a good lawyer?
You can't see. Let me tell
Mommy
you.
of Lagos,
Are you kidding
me?
He didn't have a good lawyer.
Mommy of Lagos.
Come on.
See, let me tell you something. You see, once the devil wants to catch you like this, he'll catch you in the most unexpected. Because you can even you can hire a lawyer, but the lawyer may not be that good. It all depends. And if your village people have come for you, like they have catch you here, like even if you have a good lawyer, I can't also let's say that's what happened with the case of Bobrisky. But I feel like there are various senses of bias from the stories if you look at it.
Yes,
But
obviously.
I feel like for a cross-dresser, Bobrisky has really been doing a lot, in my own opinion.
Okay,
He has
so
been doing a lot.
Yeah. Or he, she. I'm sorry, what are you doing now?
he.
He said
He.
he's a he. When in the room of court, I mean
Okay.
the court
In the courtroom.
So
in the court
he
of
has
law.
been doing a lot.
Okay.
So I feel like because our culture doesn't accept all of this as,
Yes,
as an
doesn't.
African.
At all.
And
Doesn't.
if the culture didn't like say anything, we didn't even try to do anything with you, maybe because of how influential you are. I just feel like she should have just been really calm and mellowed down. But because in all the videos that I've even watched of Bobrisky spray money, it's not like she goes up spray
He
money.
goes up.
I'm sorry. You just look
Just
so
use
nice.
they.
He goes up spray money. It's like down. But yeah, actually, but they not arrested her for it, and then she pleaded.
They. Why are you making mistakes?
I will continue correcting
The
it.
court arrested
Okay, she's talking about
him
the court.
for him.
Him.
Just
Wow, Christopher.
okay, they not arrested it for it.
What? No, that's worse. While you are trying to like get back to your
Did you know it's so
to
confusing?
the right
Sometimes
state of mind.
I use both pronouns in the same sentence.
Wait. While you're trying to get back to the right state of mind, and I will finish this. However, after pleading guilty and filing application for bail, Cubana Chief Priest was granted 10 million naira bail. As of the moment of filling this content, the Cubana Chief Priest has been freed by EFCC till the commission called him again or otherwise. Now,
He has been freed.
he has been freed.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you, sir.
Very fair judgment too. Very fair.
Too fair
They should
for
have
my
even
liking.
picked you, maybe.
Fair.
They should have picked you as Bobrisky's lawyer because you seem to have a theme for him. I got it now. Him.
They.
Yeah, him. We're going with him. So, but yeah,
I have nothing to say about that.
I feel like the court will always be the court, and regardless of whatever I feel, the judgment has been made. He pleaded guilty, and he has been taken to prison, the male cell. That's what they said.
Yeah.
So,
The male cell.
so basically, do you think they would actually take him to that particular cell?
I don't feel like he's
I don't
there.
feel like.
I feel like he'll be in a separate cell.
Yes,
What
I
do
don't
we
feel
know?
like. But we don't know.
don't
Just
know.
our
There are still
opinion.
Just an
opinions
opinion.
that we're saying, but
Please don't come and
No
be
come and
loud.
carry you people.
But basically, I stand for all of you. I
Collect
stand
Pamako,
for you.
everybody.
No,
So basically, I just feel like maybe I think they just wanted to pin Bobrisky. Basically, I feel that's my own personal opinion because he should. I think when he comes out, he would lay low a lot more. In fact, I just want to see
Bobrisky.
I just want to
Lay low.
see what he would do when he comes out. That's
The
my own
Bobrisky that me I know.
expectation. I seem to know everybody. Please, from Kiki to Bobrisky.
See,
Stop it.
the happiest person right now is BDM, very dark man.
Very dark man.
He is very happy. I feel like he's
Everybody keeps saying that.
so happy.
Yes, he is.
Like he spent Easter in jail.
Bobrisky,
now.
if you create so
I mean,
many enemies for yourself, I don't think it would be good. Because a lot of people will be happy.
why
after
don't you
that
visit
for-
him and let him know about that? Just
it's
advise
really,
him.
It's really not. I'm sorry, I can't
Pay him a
visit you
visit
in the
now.
mail. I don't know where you. I don't know
Who
where
do you want to
will
visit?
be.
Bobrisky.
I don't know where she and he will be. So
Oh my god.
basically,
They'll
but
be fine.
I hope Bobrisky does well to be fine and comes out
Yeah,
strong.
they will be
out
fine,
of
they'll be
this.
fine.
And I
Obviously.
want to hear your story when you come out.
Yes,
Tell us your
he
side of
would
the
obviously
story.
I
give a
want
story.
to. I want to
So
know. Like
come to
I'm
think of
very,
it,
very
Lagos
curious.
mommyless. There's a word like that. Because the mommy of Lagos is locked up.
That's the mommy of Lagos' business. So mommy
How
of
is it
Lagos
the
said,
mommy of Lagos?
she said he's a heel. She's the daddy / mommy of
And he's
Lagos.
not the mommy.
I don't understand.
Parents of Lagos.
She's the daddy / mommy of Lagos.
No.
All right, let's move into the next story, and this is about Odumeje, the Abido Sheikh.
Oh my God! This particular one, I got the
Sheikh.
power. This particular one is
got
very,
the power.
because I have a lot of questions for you. Our daddy
We
sir,
are patiently listening to you, my dear Christabel.
I have a lot of
Come on.
questions for you, but
I don't know if we have the video, if you can put up the video for our viewers to see. I don't know if you can put up the video. Okay.
I got the power. I'm a born shaker. I got the power.
Okay, so I'm finding it very hard to understand if he's a pastor, a content creator,
No, it's the shining
performer,
garment. It's the shining
an
garment. Like
artist.
young glitterous and glittery power.
Exactly.
He's a pastor.
He's a content creator / pastor / he has his
Slash
portfolio many.
performer.
His
slash
portfolio,
artist.
his portfolio
Okay.
many. Honestly, it's Summit TV.
Okay.
They don't pick up. Well,
Malebo Shandalebo.
hey,
I want to know the meaning of that Malebo Shandalebo. What is the meaning of that?
Speaking in tongues, my dear. You cannot speak in tongues.
Wait, can you sing that song in his
how
church?
did you do it?
Can you play that song? Can you play that song that
They play that song more at clubs.
Like
I'm very sure.
how do you really play that particular? How do you go and perform that song in London? Who listens to you? And they were people. They said he shut down that particular place, and they were.
his outfit.
It's not you know what made me laugh. This is where they were smashing money on his clothes and clothes on
Like-
the street. I'm like,
Good. Jabido
Mr.
Shika.
Mr. Odumeje, I want
What's
to
going
I
on?
have a question for you, sir. What is the meaning of pandemonium? Pandemic. Of what usefulness? I didn't understand this. So what is it Christian song? Is it secular song? Because I couldn't understand. What is
true.
catastrophe?
La Passe Français. I mean, something like that. Mention something like that. I'm going to learn the lyrics of that song, honestly.
I will not be surprised if our dear TikTokers turn the
see,
TikTok
those
sound
people are
like
I
ready.
know that thing is.
They're actually ready.
I didn't understand. Is it you that?
Flavor is actually a bad
Are you the one that influenced you?
Is it bad
I
influence?
think that told you.
bad influence.
Please, Mrs. Odumeje, do not tell your husband whether this is not the right area.
I was not there. Oh.
Me and dear.
I was not there.
Me, I'm there because if somebody is doing something that is not good and
Okay.
something is close to you, you have to tell the person.
They don't go to Nigerian Idol and they will come there and be doing what they don't know because they don't have friends that will tell them,
Tell
guy,
them
you
the
know that
truth,
this
yeah.
thing. Just relax, don't.
Okay.
So, but what was that about?
Mr. Odumeje,
Catastrophe?
please.
Is it catastrophe in Nigeria?
just stick to your preaching and your
Can
truth.
you play that song?
I got the power.
Can you play that song in
You
the
can't
church?
even play it in his church.
Because I don't think a worship song or a praise song.
Please
But I
don't-
don't know that song. I don't understand.
Is it
But
performance?
that man can play it in his church.
Yeah,
Have
he's
you
true,
seen
he can play it in
videos
his
of
church.
him?
There's nothing he can't do.
He always say them, I have Abido Shika.
Is it?
I think what's
I don't understand. It's not the power of God we're talking about. What is Abido Shaker? What is the
No.
church? And like the one person you're supposed to be serving is God, and the one person you're deriving power from is God. So what is Abido Shaker? I don't understand.
I think this morning was when I saw that song and I was.
No, me, I saw it since yesterday.
No, I
and I've been
Do you
vibing
know
to
that Prince?
I've been
Do you know that Prince made it her ringtone?
I can't vibe to.
I was new of that.
He made it her ringtone.
My phone
I
doesn't
can't-
ring out.
I can't
Oh my
vibe.
God, you can't see.
I can't vibe to that because I was listening to that song and I was confused. First, I was confused. Flavor, did you do this or did he do this to you?
They did it
Because the
together.
way he played. I think Flavor's line was just 3 and he repeated it. That was just all he
Yeah.
did. Flavor repeated 3
Yeah.
lines, and then
Yeah.
I'm like, why? People said nothing in this song. The first part, I really can't remember the lyrics of the first part, but it's the way he started. And then it's there, I'm a burning fire. Hey, it's a burning fire. So
Hey,
who do you want to burn?
Bahosi.
Who do you want to burn? I'm talking about the pandemic in 2020. I don't.
Pandemic has gone now.
Pandemonium.
Pandemonium, catastrophe. It's the catastrophe. I just say Nigeria is giving us vision.
We don't know the theme of the song. Like, what is the song? What
What's
is
the
it
name of
talking
it?
about?
No, the name of the song is Power.
Power. That's what I'm like. What is the song talking about? Power. Okay,
Yes.
how is pandemonium? catastrophe.
He has power to take away the pandemonium and the catastrophe.
And please, if you understand, you can even leave it
to him.
You can leave it in the comment section if you understand. Please, I'm
convinced that peace is related to him.
I'm not related to him. Please,
me, I really don't understand. Please, I want to know what catastrophe means, pandemic means, pandemonium means. If any of you understand, please, you can give me just comment section, please. I just want to know what does it
all I can say is, Mr. Odumeje, please, I like the song. Even if
we know you like the song,
I'll be a good person to advise you. Please stick to preaching.
I mean, between.
Don't do that to yourself.
In between.
Even if you don't understand what you're talking about.
Since he was able to shut down the whole place in lockdown, that particular
place.
Like,
so since he was, I think that would be a push for you to try and do that. Okay, but if you want
to
go
into the music industry,
you should perform better. You can work on yourself, sir.
I think you are very good. No, you don't need to work on yourself.
Work on yourself. You have to find longer lyrics instead of pandemonium.
No.
I want for me of pandemonium.
But the fund is going to die now. Like, this is the fund, the catastrophe.
Is the song supposed to be fun? I think it's supposed to pass a message. Music is supposed to pass a message.
Okay, wait now. If you are bored now, you hear that kind of song, sure you will know that.
It's meant to
be a worship song. I don't even understand. So you're supposed to be laughing.
They are making the whole matter worse because the song was supposed to make you laugh. I'm
tired. I'm tired of this.
The song was supposed to maybe inspire you. It's when he was even shaking that, but he was like, what are we doing?
Did you see the video when they were like planning the song? Flavor was like, and he was like doing it.
The comment section was really the best. Nigeria never ceases to shock each other. There is one news story, then you see another one. Like, what are you, sir? Are you a pastor? Because your people were asking, are you a content creator? Are you a performer? You need to answer. Let's know. And even if you are 3 your CV complete.
I think it's everything. It's everything.
No, I'm not going to clap for that.
Clap for him.
I'm not going to clap.
Please help your family member.
I'm going to clap for him because I actually like the song.
I'm not going to clap for that.
I'm proud of you.
All right, that's all on what's trending. We're going to take a short break now, and when we come back, we're going to start the show properly. So stay with us.
Give me to your sweaty. Well, it's not that obvious.
Welcome back to the show. I must say that this is a very interesting time to be on the show with Christabel and Matilda. Thank you guys for being on the show. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Please.
All right, let's go into what we have for today. But before that, let's take a look. And please, can you guys be serious? What is wrong with you people?
Beat somebody's child.
She just came on the show today. I want to that.
Somebody's child.
Fine.
You think I care about that? So we are going to be violent. I will show you that I am.
Viewers, please, you guys should drop your comments in the comment section as we go into the show properly. Christabel and Matilda, please, guys, just ignore them and let's go into the show properly.
I'm a president.
I can't be ignored.
Let's take a look at this video. Let's take a look at the video.
Going. Advise that first trip, you don't go with a gift or something too big. Maybe just a basket of fruit or something, or wrapper for mama. When you get there, depending on your culture, in my culture, we kneel to greet elders. As a Yoruba girl, you will kneel down and remain on your knees. And you will let your eyes look down. It's not that you'll be staring at the mama and the baba and everybody there, Let them tell you to stand up before you stand up. Even if you're an extrovert, please pretend that day. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Stand up. My daughter, stand up. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Okay? So you stand up. When you get inside, sit on the very first seat. Don't walk around, the length of the house. Just enter and sit down. When you sit down, you may not realize they may be watching you through the keyhole. Because you've gone there for your entrance exam. Your own is more than the man. So, you calmly remember what you wear. Will not be something you'll be looking for scarf and be pushing like this. And then one high heel shoe that you are shaking. No. Be as comfortable as possible. Not that your cleavage, everything is opening. If you must look around, turn your eyes, not your head. Just turn. Be calm, and all that. If they ask you any question, answer briefly. Where are you from? Oh, you're in Anambra State of Nigeria. Just, as calmly as possible. If they are discussing or the TV is on, don't open your mouth and say, you see Obasanjo? Oh my God, Shh. Sit in Umbu now. I voted. Did you vote that day, Mama? I know you will not finish food if they serve you, but please, if the meat is tough, don't pull it. Just leave it like that. And make sure that no oil spills on your dress. As soon as you finish eating, I know you won't finish everything, just a little. Even if you are hungry, go and drink garri when you get home. But, just carry your plate. Make attempt to pack. My dear, leave it. Housekeepers, no, ma. Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma. Just be looking down. Just be. See, am I pretending? No, I'm being diplomatic. You carry the plate, you go to the kitchen, you wash. Yes. You wash the plate. Some of you go to your boyfriend's houses and you wash plates there. So we're talking about your in-laws now. Wash. Time. Single.
We just watched a video of Pastor Funke Adejumo trying to tell single ladies how to behave when you go to your in-laws' house. So, Christabel, let me start with you. What do you think about the video?
It's good I just kind of start with me like that. Please, let me tell you something. Ma, I'm sorry, ma. Why do you tell me that I have to carry the plate? If the woman didn't stop me, because me I'll enter kitchen and be washing plates on my first day. Cool noise now. So if the woman is
like just show concern, like
I remove normal, I remove the canopy I want to wash.
Oh, you just move like that. If you want to wash it.
That's what she said we should do.
So you're going to say, no, please.
No, she actually said carry it.
And then when the
Go
woman,
to the kitchen,
what if the woman
wash
doesn't say I'll go to the kitchen and wash it? Say the woman didn't know guest, what they are calling alejo. Even Yoruba, she didn't know alejo. I'm a guest. For the first time, I don't think I should be allowed. But if it happens, I don't know. If the man, I truly really love the man, and maybe it's not kind of that I'm a gold digger or something like that. Okay.
Can it pay you're a gold digger?
I didn't dig cups. It's gold that
okay.
Yeah. In the case of my country, my African country, Nigeria.
Good child, understanding get paid.
I don't know. It has been put in a way that it now looks like ladies now go to audition for housemates when you want to get married. I don't know if you agree with me on that.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But I think it was more in the olden days. I don't think it's really now.
I think it happens
because
now.
more people are picking up.
Yeah, because more people are
It still happens. You go to your in-laws house and you know the interview. You will never know that they are watching you. It's where you go. They will not call their son.
No. They will call their
son. This girl never know.
Right.
This is what you want to marry.
I think maybe it depends on family, because in my own family, all our in-laws, we didn't do that with them. They will just volunteer to want to do. Even though deep down I know in their heart that I know until you didn't want to do it.
You want to do it?
Much that I tried, but they really always try. I think she's not wrong. I think it's important to actually show that you're actually from a good home, because nobody wants to marry a wife that they think will treat their son wrongly or will not be able to respect. So, but basically, I think what is Yoruba culture, because Yoruba, they are mostly about respect.
Respect.
Yes.
Yeah, they always little things are very keen to them. So they'll say, oh, because you didn't do this, you don't have respect. But sometimes, though, at some particular point in my life, I'm sorry, I don't kneel down. Me, in my own culture, we didn't normally used to do such. But if obviously my husband is future husband, if I marry, so if he's going to be
What do you mean by if you marry?
let's leave that. We're talking about something else. If my calling may not be to marry, you don't know.
You're supposed to know your calling by now.
See, let me tell you something. Leave that for me, and I can change the story of my calling.
You can change the story of your calling. Wow.
You should leave me alone. It's not my
creepy.
calling, it's my life. It's
Odumeji
my
was called to
everything.
be a pastor. He was called to be a pastor.
Now he's a content creator and he shut down Twitter. He's my role model. I'm telling you,
I think you're a role model. You want to change your calling.
Let's go back into the topic.
Well, basically, I think for my own culture is very different. So I think we should work with our cultures, kind of. But if you are marrying from somebody that is very different, you have to learn. That's the thing. Because even when you are marrying a white person abroad, because we've started doing that, you learn their culture. You do things more differently. Yeah. So it's very important that you learn your partner's culture, so you understand, so that you not go there and you are packing plates and they are putting the plates on their head. So you be well versed, because it's just like it's the same thing with the whole learning where you're going to before you actually go there. Doesn't mean that you pretend to be somebody different. You have a culture, so you should also be proud of where you're coming from, but you should also try to show them that I'm willing to accept your culture and to accommodate and to whatever the English others put it there, because I think that's really what she was trying to portray. And she wasn't wrong. I mean, if you sit down,
she wasn't wrong totally.
Don't act like you don't have food in your house, please.
No, me, if I go somewhere and they give me food, I must finish that food, because I must finish the food.
She'll crack the bone. She's one of those people.
I'll finish the food.
Swallow the bone.
What's that? They didn't have good character.
No, it's not about not having a good character. It's just about being yourself. Because I might pretend now, and then when you actually marry me into the house,
so that they say that your husband wants to marry hungry wife.
I will show you shaggy. It's my hungry. At least I will eat properly.
My dear, don't finish it.
I'll eat properly. At least I won't let it spill on my shirt or my dress or something.
More. You don't want to ask for
You want more? I'll say yes, mommy. I want more. You understand? They are my in-laws. I'm married into their house, so they should know me for who I am.
On your first
not
day.
For what I am.
On your first day.
I have a little bit of character.
On my first day,
I have a little bit of character. This is the kind of person that she will go. They will invite her for first date. She will say that she wants to order 5 food and carry
take away.
No.
Please, if you get it, you're looking at her, you're thinking she's a potential wife.
I'm just going to be myself.
She's a potential wife, actually. I support her. I support her actions.
So in the case of this video, let's say you have like a sister trying to get married and stuff like that. What kind of advice will you give to her, knowing the kind of country that we're in? Will you tell her, oh, sister, do this,
I tell her to go and watch the video that we just placed everybody?
Well, I feel like she should be herself, but also have home training with it. You have to showcase your home training while being yourself.
What if your home training doesn't align to that of his?
Exactly.
Let's just say some people don't have home training, but I feel like you should train yourself.
I think you should just basically understand your partner.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going into a relationship,
and the kind of family that he's from.
If you are going into a relationship, you're not just entering into a relationship for both of you, because you are not marrying each other. You're marrying both your families as well. So it's very important that you are able to understand your partner. You're also able to, look into most of their cultures, because you can't say, oh no, it's not my business, I'm not from that place, so I'm not going to learn. You'd have to learn, you'd have to try, you'd have to make attempts. So by the time you study the culture, you know that, oh, this is how this particular people do their things. It doesn't necessarily mean that it has to align with your beliefs, or you have to do the things that don't align with your beliefs. Just make sure that there's a balance, kind of, so that one doesn't fall off and they're like, oh, because you don't know where you find yourself, and then people will be like, oh, is it not that particular one that was acting anyhow, blah blah blah. Even if it may not work out in the end, but you really still try to show that, oh yeah, I'm from a good home, and I also have, as much as I'm trying to, because the thing is that when's the turn of your partner as well coming to see your own parents, you'd also try to do his best to make sure that your parents are pleased with him, because honestly, if your parents are not pleased with you, that's also a problem in marriage. So
but they're always expecting more from women.
They expect more from women than men.
I don't think
because according to our video, she was like hammering on how women should behave. Sit down, don't wear something short. When you enter the sitting room, sit on. She said you didn't watch the video. She said sit on the first seat. I don't understand when I go somewhere.
I think she was being general. I really don't think